I'm Jim Claggett. Welcome to this edition of the Sierra Sils Rebels Report. And joining me right now is Rebels forward Scott Fazer. And
you know what, Jim? I got this.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Vukie Mpofu here. I'm here with Rebels forward Scott Fazer. Scott, you're a hometown kid here from Red Deer, and obviously you're a forward for the Red Deer Rebels. But outside of hockey, what are some of your favorite things to do here in Red Deer?
Sometimes when you like to get away from the rink, you can go see a movie. Lately, been a little unsure about my hockey career moving forward, so we've been taking a new interest into basketball. So we've been recently getting some practice there at the Collicut.
Vukie Mpofu here. I'm here with Rebels defenseman Colton Dixon. So Colton, on the ice you're known as a pretty aggressive, pretty rough and tumble defenseman. How would you describe your personality off the ice?
I think it totally depends on the day. If I'm feeling good and happy, I'm a pretty nice, caring guy in the change room to other guys. But if you catch me on my bad day, I'd probably look out.
So who are some of the better basketball players here in the room?
Well, Brooks Maxwell from Raymond, Alberta. I think that's more of a school sport kind of town. So I think they get a lot of basketball down there. But most of his game comes up from the perimeter. So I don't know, when he kind of comes into the paint, he has a tough time.
So Colton, rumor has it, there's been a bit of a wrestling match going on there inside the dressing room. There was a belt up for grabs there, the heavyweight title, and I heard you were involved with that match the other day. How did that go for you?
It didn't go quite the way I wanted it to. Michael MacGyver was a tough customer, and he was able to take the belt from me in the third round when I tagged Wyatt Johnson in there. And he has some pretty good moves, and that Monday Night Raw is paying off for him.
Here on the ice, you got a room full of guys ages 16 to 20. Who are some of the more outstanding characters in the room, some of the guys who are a little bit different?
I think that starts first and foremost with our goalie, Patrick Barda. Comes from the Czech Republic, so I don't know how they're brought up there, but sometimes he's standing out from most guys in our room.
Well, Colton, it takes a lot of energy to do what you do on the ice and in the wrestling arena. So, tell some of our viewers here, what do you eat before games? What do you do before games to get ready to play such a high energy game?
Well, I know one thing I do and a couple other guys like to do is we always got to drink our guaranteed legs. It's the 1.5 liter waters, and I always like to have about an hour nap before my game, followed by pasta and chicken pregame, and show up to the rink a couple hours prior and just get focused and get ready for the night's game.
Looking ahead to, moving forward, obviously wanting to play in the NHL or move on with your hockey career, who are some of the players at that level that you would love to play on a line with someday?
Well, as a Tampa Bay fan myself, I think that goes right away. I'd like to play with Steven Stamkos. Wouldn't have to worry about scoring goals too much. You could usually just give it off and wouldn't have to worry about the rest.
Okay, Colton, so being a Red Deer kid here, playing for your hometown team, what are some of the things you like to do here in Red Deer outside of hockey?
Well, as exciting as Red Deer is, the hanging out with the guys is probably one of the bigger things. We like to play cards on our nights off, and we like to also just no, I can't say that. That's God. I was gonna say we like to pick our pro lines.
Thanks, Colton. Thanks, Scott. That's this edition of the Sierra Sils Rebels Report. I am Vukie Mpofu with Go Central.